How are that? Yeah, man, smooth that.
Oh, live already. Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give our praise and stuff. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kodash. The honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And Shalom to all the brothers and Moody pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. For the Camp James, Jamaica. Prophets of the Most High coming out once again. Push this truth, you know, and I think Isaiah 1 and 26. Right now, what the Most High do right now, our raise up back raise up back is elect. Was somewhere in Syria. It tells raise up prophet that have been in thy name. You can get them over for sure. Alright. The word right now is the worst state it ever been in. When you pray the mindset of people, everything as I call it, the age of decadence. Right? Everything is destroyed. But the Most High is about to do a reset. Just as when destroy the earth back in the time of Noah, there is a destruction coming, and out of that destruction is elect, my rise of him elect, with his son Yahushai as well, and on the seed basically change the fashions of this world as it's written. Right, can you just get that real quick?
This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah 1, verse 26. And I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city.
Yeah, so the Most High rise up the prophets now, right? Like you hear about mighty men like Samuel, King David, you hear about Elijah, Elisha, you hear about Moses, you hear about Aaron, all those men, as the scripture tell Daniel, go thy way and in the until the end be, and thou shalt basically stand in thy land. Which is basically reincarnation, telling you that Daniel is going to come back in these last days. So Daniel is here. You know, we don't know who is who, but the spirits, as the scripture said, the spirit of the prophets is subject unto the prophets. Right, and afterwards thou shalt be called what? Read that back once more.
And I will restore thy judges at the first, and thy counselor at the beginning, as the beginning. Afterward thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city.
Yeah, the city of righteousness, because the prophets are going to push forward what? Righteousness to the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We can get Jeremiah.
Finish this. Zion shall be redeemed with judgment, and her convert with righteousness.
That's right, her convert with righteousness. So what is basically being pushed is righteousness, which comes from what? The scriptures. Because that's the only thing we can offer, right? Righteousness through the scriptures. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because Esau, the so-called white man, all he offer is death, wickedness. Call it doors to will. Or we call it tolerance. When you tolerate every single wickedness under the sun. But them never tolerate one straight man who say for God for dead. Hypocrisy. Have you have it?
Yeah.
Jeremiah 3 verse 50.
It's crazy. This is Isaiah 30 verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore. But thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thine ear shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it, when ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left.
Yeah, so the Most High sending prophets in the last days, because the whole of we go astray. So in the last days, the Most High gather us back by His word, as written in the book of Baruch. Right, so we are gathered by the word. But the Most High, Him speak through what? Him servants, the prophets. Right, so you have to hear a word behind thee, saying this is the way, so we are calling back. For example, calling back from Christianity. Just the other day, people celebrate Easter, which is basically, go back to Ramesses.
Pagan.
A lion warring bitch.
Some people are Jamaica.
That too. Which go back to what? The worship of Bacchus. Right? Reverently. Worshipping the flesh. Right, so now you are here, now the Most High, there was a age of wickedness. We're still in it still, but now the Most High have a transition. We're going to an age of righteousness. It's written folly set in great dignity. That's the society. If you say, yo, you're not knock on next man woman, people look on you like you're mad. You see me? And they like say, oh, no, so you're a woman, go give your bun. Like, so what? A woman say, yo, she'll keep one man, them say she'll eat it, she'll go test the waters.
Yep.
Right? When they pre like the celebrities, them, in order for them get fame and get paid, they have to push wickedness. That's folly set in great dignity. Because what? The scripture says when the wicked are in authority, when the violence men are in authority, the wicked walk in every side. Right? Esau is that wicked. A brother can get Sirach 10 as well. Oh yeah, can read the question.
This is Sirach 36 verse 15. Give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raise up prophets that have been in thy name.
Prophets that have been in thy name. Because all came before. You have the Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King and Senior and Junior, Marcus Garvey, T.D. Jakes. If we pre with the Jamaican so-called heroes. Right, right now you have Muta Baruko people flock to.
And Pastor Errol Blair.
That one there. What do you want to name? What the name again? The one where they're Goggins, Vegas. Jennings. Yeah. Gino Jennings.
Oh, show him out.
You see me? Right, all of them when them never teach the right way, them teach Christianity, which go back to what? Them never come out and clearly tell us that the son of the Most High, his true name, Yahweh Shai, the true name of the Most High, Yahweh. He's a so-called black man. Right, we are the true Hebrew Israelites. None of that never get told unto our people. Right, for bring us for bring us back to our power, to give us life. But now that it's being done. Right, fulfilling Revelation, the 11th chapter, Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, right? And that's being done by the prophets being brought on the scene. Right, because we represent, what we coming up represent the end of this age. Right. That's why the scripture says, great fear fell upon them which saw them. And he also say what? The devil come down having great wrath because he knows he have a short time.
Now, this is a sign of the end, yeah? It's reading now, Matthew 24 verse 14. So this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached into all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
That's right. Yeah, because the end of wickedness get put out. Can I read that one question?
This is Jeremiah 3 verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
That's right, feed you with knowledge and understanding. Which all of that go back to the scriptures. Listen, we now come out and tell you of our own words. The foundation of wisdom, the foundation of life is from the Bible. Not as how Christians teach it though. Right? They implant some paganic Christianity. Right? But try to say the Bible has said that. Right? Which is folly. Right? But now, through the spirit and power of our Shemashai, righteousness will flourish again. Man will grow them beard. You see me? Man will be man again. Woman will get put in them harder. Right? Seeing brothers even having kids and stuff would have raised them up in Yahweh Shemashai. Right? Keeping the Sabbath to the best of your ability. Keeping the dietary laws and pushing it. This is righteousness. Right? Me look small right now, but it's being flourished. Because scripture say what? This will be like a mustard seed. You see me? Small, but afterwards it grew and grew and grew and flourished till it will take over the world.
But now the Lord requires a small sanctuary.
That's right.
You see me? Because this is the gathering of what? The elect. You see me?
And then through the elect, righteousness will get pushed out. And by that, destruction is coming. Because scripture say I call for many fishers, and then I call for hunters. Because all of the rebels, they say I purge them. So who no want to flock to this? Which I must say will either way. Going to just get put out because this have to get correct. You know, righteousness have to basically be the new order of the day. So all of the rebels them will get put out. Okay, go on now.
This is Ecclesiasticus 10 and 1, start at 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Yeah, so who stay for a rule, at the end of the day, they want to push for their laws. And if I even makes it to, like, it shows that the so-called white man is in rulership. who everybody on the face of the earth going to be like. When they pray the Israelite woman, she basically kill her hair, flatten it, or what you call it, cream it, you know, and try to make them hair look like straight and stringy like the so-called white race. Right? Some people even bleach. When you even pray over the heathens, even more, I see more about it too. And more about really have what you call it, stringy hair. Right? But them even they put them blended. Because Esau is in rulership. When they pre the philosophies of this world, you see faggotry, right? I get pushed LGBT alphabet community, they might push upon everybody.
One example too, even in Japan and South Korea, they have to pay the young man them to come out in a society and interact with people. Because they just locked away, you see me? They on social media, they on games, they on computer, and them now go out. So the population are dwindling because people now go out and meet and have picnic. That's how bad it is in Japan and South Korea.
Yeah, because we're them push now, sex dogs.
Yep.
And that's what's being pushed. And you check the majority of women, them have some madness with them. And now men are going to that now. Right? Because Esau is in authority and this is what Esau push. Right? But what the more say do now, the more say take him out of power. Right, the scripture say what? There shall no more place found in heaven for thee. Now cast down to the earth, meaning man come out of rulership. Right, as Yahweh say what? In behold Satan fall from heaven like lightning. No more rulership. And then when Israel rule now, the laws are go forth. Right? Everybody are basically knows, yo, this is what is righteous and this is evil. This is the punishment and consequences of doing wickedness. Moab now can go over and bat and rat and all sorts of things and allegedly spread this mysterious pandemic virus. That'll be a thing of the past.
Hey, the scripture tells us when the righteous are in authority, the people are going to rejoice.
That's right.
They're going to love it.
Continue, bro.
Verse 3, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Most High, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
Yeah, that one that is profitable is the sword here to the throne, Yahweh Shai. Where the scripture says what? We are joined ears with him. Right? You can skip on to verse 8.
Verse 8, for because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to the other.
Yep, so from one people to the other, as it's written, the saints shall take the kingdom and possess it forever and ever. Because you have no idea where to take it from Esau, but the Most High give you the power. You know? So it's translated, and the Most High transferred. Yep. So brother, go to precept. Esau is the end of the world, end of his age, the age of wickedness. And Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. We are Jacob, we are Israelites. Yeshurallah. And by us coming on the scene, right, with the Most High and put the new heart in us, program will be 100% righteous. In other words, perfect. Literally perfect people on the earth. Right? By default, yo, the world get righteousness are pushed forward. You know, because right now the Most High we are give we a zeal. When we see certain wickedness, we wish we could do like Gideon. It's in times 10. But we're like, you know, some people are lying upon chain. So wait until Yahweh Shai rise up to the prayer. Yahweh Shai Shai.
I know Judah, Maccabee's father.
Oh yeah,
Maccabees. The boy from sacrifices.
Yeah, man. Brush him. Some people see how my brother they attack. They say with the carnival march. That's why people see more them down. Right?
Alright, this is Isaiah 65 verse 17. For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered nor come to mind.
And when Peter quoted that precept as well, he said what? Wherein dwelleth righteousness. So the new age is righteous. A righteous age. When everything is perfect order. And a part of the perfect order, the so-called white race in slavery. And in half of the earth. No more need for wicked. And these nations, you know, coming up to Jerusalem. Well, the brother read it. Yeah, man, go on.
This is Isaiah 2, verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh house shall be established in the top of the mountains.
Yeah, so the mountain, referring to the government, the rulership of the Lord's house, which are the Israelites, by which the scripture we better read earlier, Isaiah 1 verse 26, say, "I rise up the judges." Right, righteous men, 144,000. I rise them up, give them in words, wisdom, and then I'm going to exalt them above these nations, so like NATO, UN, EU, BRICS. All them things they are, the Lord's house are basically, well, them, all of them government they will get crushed. Yahweh shall come crush everything. What's that? Revelation 19 chapter.
Sir, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
Yeah, all nations are going to flow unto Israel. You know why? Because them are alive and emanate from us. Righteousness, perfection. You just as a nigga say a nigga on TV and see him rich and him have him his rims them a spin and glisten, you know, and Rolex on hand and some chain, a mansion, and say I want to be like that. These nations obviously the Israelites, right, and say I want to be like that. Which they may never achieve it 100%, but they're going to try to keep the laws them. I find that a bit.
I will see us in our glory and say, in a numbers, man.
Oh, Balaam or something like that. Or Bahala.
God.
It's the same in wishing and die, the death of an Israelite basically. Right?
And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountains of Yahweh, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his path. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem.
Yes, the law basically push forward. And the nations them actually desire to do it. Because right now it's clear so what? The nations they basically drink of the wine and are mad. The man of here worry about LGBT take over them country. Right? Madness. Yesterday I see brother post a documentary with Christians versus the alphabet community. It's madness against madness. Right, but when you hear the logics of the abomination squad, or that's the LGBT, this is them crazy. The beast with the demon upon them. Bugged out. But that's pushed as something that is right. But that will be condemned in the world to come.
This is Isaiah 1. Start at let's get to the point. Isaiah 1 verse 26. And I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterward thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city.
That's right.
I just started.
Spirit.
The spirit.
Because that's what is coming. Well, it started already. You see me? Because we yearn for some righteousness pushed through all the earth. That's why brothers even continue doing these lessons, continue coming out. We're doing a great work. You see me, look for the apostles them from before me born. Right, I know you have camps all over. Right, we can come out, we can ban, you see me, and come out and push this word to in Jamaica. Right? Saying this is the way, walk in it. Right? And see the most I execute in prophecies them coming to pass. Right? Righteousness start again. You see me? In a dark place. And the scripture said darkness, you can get that Bible question. I say
This is Romans 8 verse 18. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God.
That's right. Right? Which one are you from?
18.
You can continue. Is it me?
For the creature was made subjected to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who had subjected the same in hope.
That's right.
Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption.
Which were those creatures, the Israelites, were put in this body, made to go off, because when we rule this earth, we know what it was like to be in mortal flesh. You see me? So we have we call it now the perfect balance. We know overjudge, use discretion, mercy. We were there. Or we experienced it. So we can be better judges when we rule and dictate the laws then with a rather high hand. You see me? Arise!
Is it because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God? For we know that the whole creature groaneth and travaileth in the pain together until now.
I think he said the whole earth. Creation, sorry. Creation.
He said, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now.
Yep. So the whole world are mourning. As I remember, I think we bring them the last camp. Is it more what is got Arab? I don't know. Is it mixed now? Right, the woman, I think she Palestinian, come out and say she wait for come back. Because until we are set up in that land, righteous, the scripture say what? Nation shall not learn war anymore. When we get set up, them beat them sword and them spear, in a pruning hook and plowshare. To paraphrase it.
Even animals and plants and trees are mourning right now,
That's right. There will be no more nuclear attack. A brother can hold on deck. Isaiah 14 years ago.
Right there.
Hey, go on.
How are you? How you go?
Go on.
I'm ready.
Hey, brothers, I got to
Where am start from?
I can't start that one, brother.
Alright, so Isaiah 14 verse 1 says, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Yeah, and the strangers, the Israelite foreigners. I was a stranger as well. Until I find out I'm an Israelite, I'm saying, oh, good. Cleave to the house of Jacob. Alright, the scripture says, one surname himself of the house of Jacob. Alright, go on.
It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
Yeah, so we're going to get rest. And then we going to put these nations in a servitude. For 1,000 years it's going to be hardcore. But even within that time frame, things going to be done in righteousness. You're not going to worry about no human organ harvesting, and a pedophile ring. You see me? And we call it when drinking them blood or whatever. Adrenochrome, no other. Right, all of them things are going to be done, eradicated, right? Because when the Most High will give us a spiritual power, right? Scripture when we come in and hunters, we are going to basically go through the earth and find all of them madness here and push for the scripture say what? Dishonor of all the saints, right? For bind their kings, right? And their nobles, right? With chains and fetters of iron, right? Put an end to wickedness. And by putting an end to wickedness, chiefly that will be accomplished by putting Esau, the so-called white race, in slavery. You're not going to have no more Vatican or Roman Catholic with a pedophile ring.
Verse 4, it says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how what the oppressor sees, the golden city sees.
Yeah, the arm of the earth. How is it seized? Look over there, desert. Right? How is that done? The people them are coming in Jamaica and they saying, Monkey Obama, we come push LGBT madness. Go over in the Middle East. First them bomb themselves. That's how I believe 9/11 was an inside job. You see me? Bomb themselves and then bomb the people them. Oh, I'm sorry, we thought they had weapons of mass destruction. Oops. Murder. Oops. Murder millions of people for years. I think what the Iraq war last 7 years. All we find was it was a mistake. Oh. Only if you come out and say it was a mistake.
Them over the 20 years. Them occupy the country for 20 years. From 2001. You see me? All the way to 2021. I just want them to take out the troops. And like a bag of equipment over there.
You see me? For the rebels them.
The rebels them.
Right? So over the hammer of the herd, the whole in city sees. Right? No more of them can walk up and down through the herd and push for the Babylon Jews. No, accept wickedness. And them start democracy, you know. But at the end of the day, it's really wickedness. Because if they were being democratic, you know, we couldn't come out and say, Batman for dead. That's our opinion.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. And we couldn't come out and say, Crown Royal is a lie. And then it's strike a video. You see me? And we couldn't come out and say, Esau is the devil. And then it's strike a video. No. They call it hate speech when it's against their agenda. Right? Because the most I give them the power to push toward that wickedness only for a short time. Go on,
Verse 5. The Lord had broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hinder it. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, Since thou art laid down, no fellow is come up against us.
Yeah, that's even with the nations, but even the trees them. Because you know what's funny? That's the idea of me for a mess. I'm going to say, yo, I'm the kingdom. Right? I'm the kingdom with the golden streets, as the scripture said. Right? And the building them, the mansions, the castles, made with precious stones. I mean, I even like me, I say, yo, but I like them city life here. I say, no. The wisdom of building the kingdom. Of course, we got trees all over. You see me? Because that's life. Right? We need oxygen. Right? So a lot of trees are going all over. Brothers wife had vision, and brothers have vision too. With the waters filled with fishes, you know, everything flourishing. Everything is perfect order. Right? You know, they don't have to worry about whale hunting. You see me? And shark are basically depleted because they want the people that drink shark fin soup. And the water can be purified because they take out the shellfish out of the water or train the derailment. You see me? And oh, there was an explosion and toxic fumes. Oh, earthquake damaged the Fukushima plant, and now look at this, the whales are bleaching themselves. Madness. Who the fuck build a nuclear plant for the fault zone or fault line?
I'm sure even in the movie Avatar, them show you how Esau, because I believe say the people, the blue people, them,
yeah, man,
and some of the natives them.
The pictures, yeah?
Right, some of the natives them, especially who was dwelling by the sea, the haven of the sea. Which one of the tribe? Zebulon. Scripture says him shall dwell at the haven of the sea, and I believe say the tribe where them go to, that was dwelling at the haven of the sea, that's a depiction of Zebulon. And them show you how Esau,
So like, not for cut you, but literally if you read the new one,
yeah, the new one
clearly tell you say the people are more the natives.
Yeah,
and them go under the sea of the rest. So cut from who?
From Esau. And they own what they call, they look like some big fishes, man. And Esau hunt them for sport just to get one specific fluid from out of them brain. And the body just decay in the sea, man.
Let's jump down to verse 16. Many people go through like verse 16.
Wait, you can
But
wait, you're
can do
right.
what? Which one of them?
Hold on, you can
Jump to 16 I just reach you like.
Yeah,
Just
no,
read through, man.
I reach you.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's read you.
time.
Alright. Verse 9. It says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirred up the dead for thee. Even all the chief ones of the earth, it hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy
because
pump.
Esau get brought down to slavery too. Might be
Yeah,
worse
the flip,
actually,
huh?
because we've been saying it. We're going to put these heathens over you. I'm on some thick Hamite.
Them are the basis of men anyway. They're
Yeah.
supposed to be on the lowest end.
Yep. Because at the end of the day, the nations them are still around, but there'll be no more Edomites after slavery. What?
Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and thy noise, and the noise of thy voice, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Oh, art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Yeah, and this not talk about no spiritual demon or rebel against the Most High. In fact, there was a literal war in the spiritual realm, and then and then the spiritual demon lose and get kicked out onto the earth, and him there. Cause we need to find out if he's on the earth or in the under the earth still. You know?
troops.
The man troops. Right, we need to find out when they still.
Go back and forth.
Right. But no, that's referring to well, really referring to the king of Babylon. But now we have what? Mr. Babylon the Great. That's here. And right now you have Creepy Biden, which look like you can sword out falling already. Because Creepy Biden is a dead man.
When the Hawashai says in that Luke, I pretty much that's my reference. When him say, I beheld Satan falling as lightning. That's the same thing.
That's
The
right.
Satan we must speak about was Esau. Isn't it?
Hey, because Scripture say what? In the book of on 12 alone, Revelation 12, he say what? That great serpent, the devil, called Satan, and I also use another title, the dragon. And the dragon literally in the 12th chapter was describing what? Herod. Which Herod was basically in league with the Roman Empire back then. So showing you say it literally a talk about a spiritual
Hey,
demon.
and that's the term Lucifer also that's going on, like bearer or bringer.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And the so-called white man, them use the term Illuminati or you know?
Illuminated one.
Illuminated ones, because they have this vast knowledge. They are the bright, so-called bright one. That's why the Bible also refers to them as refers to the morning star. Meaning what? Knowledge, yo.
Yeah, so why
You know
is it
what I
Daniel?
Yahweh himself.
Right.
Yes, he was referred to as Lucifer.
Right.
In I think it's 2 Peter or 1 Peter 1. Yes,
The day star rising here, right?
the day star can.
Right.
Yeah, the Greek word there, Eos, is the same thing as the Latin Lucifer.
Right.
Right? And he even said, I am the bright and morning star. And him say when him come, he's going to give us a morning star. So we are going to become bright as well. We are going to become Lucifer as well.
We shall start from now. Right? Because we are basically abiding him.
Yeah, we have the light now.
And we are sub from him.
The scripture where quote us say, him see Satan fall like,
From heaven like lightning.
yeah.
Alright, continue this. It says, Son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh.
Yeah, the stars of the Most High go back to what? The Israelites. Going back to the vision that Joseph had. You know? So the stars were in obedience, pronounced in the right, unto him. Because if they were basically become high in Egypt, and the family will come, right, so the stars them were Esau will exalt himself above is us.
Literally, you know, because we have a Jesus bus and in space in the program where him come you know. They would have loved to be able to do that, you know.
Right, it says, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. Like I mentioned, I will be like the Most High, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners?
You know this animation. Is I think there's a black and white animation where you see them at a walk and he just kill things and cut down trees.
Yeah, they call it man.
Man, but I read Esau.
What time did I say Esau? Because the natives were here. You see, man, you see, when it was so flourishing, I can't forget that fucking Spaniard name. What the other thing? No, Hernandez?
Hernan Cortez.
Him. Him dream was to basically go to Mexico City. Because it was so flourishing, streets well kept.
You have pictures of Manhattan before it was what it is now. And it was just pure green, man. We had lush and beauty and rivers and then.
Yep.
Now you see Manhattan.
Yeah, because Central Park, the whole thing was actually like a park.
Yeah.
Esau is dead.
Hey, can you tell you? You see me? The PLS. And we're going. And death and hell followed.
Yep.
Verse 18.
Everything I did have. Look one man nowadays. Right? Look at this. When it's called Kingston City, the capital of Jamaica. Hell. Right? People life expectancy drop to the dirt.
Majority we are eat, one by chemicals we are killing.
Yeah.
Hey, there's two them in my workplace, yo. It's him have lunch with my soup. It's basically say, yo, food tastes like shit. You see me? I'm saying, but you said so. You see me? It's like, no, people just get tired now. Everything just deteriorated. Nothing makes sense. You're going to my young auntie because they see the kingdom. Right, but if you really reason with people nowadays, yo, them depressed, them stressed out.
And we can understand this, yo. You know, just, I just mentioned about the food and all that, you know. And when you experience something and you can compare it to something else, you realize, say, shit, yo. Because you have people born in Kingston and grew up all them life at Kingston, yo. And you just feel enormous to them. But let them leave and go to the countryside, which is not much better, but it is better, you know what I mean? To where it's supposed to be is not.
At least
you
you
know?
can get fresh food.
Right. When you go to them, the ear light, you know, things feel different and them can sense it. Imagine when the kingdom come, yo, you're going to see be a ship with the Bible tell the brother, say, yo, bread, defiled bread, yo.
Yeah. You know what I said all the time, whenever she come down, she said the moment she fly over the Jamaican airspace, that's a different feeling. And then when you step off of the plane, the air, even though Kingston polluted, the air still is better than, you know, the food we eat, better, the water we drink.
Pollution, man. Verse 18, it says, all the kings of the nations, even all of them lie in glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch.
Hey, because what? Every nation have them borders. Because Scripture saying it's supposed to move the Asian landmarks. And that law will be kept in the kingdom. Every nation have them quarters. I can't run in and thief from an inheritance, brother. The most I came. Fuck you thinking was, we're slaves. Fine. You see me? But when you suck everybody's resources so much, you can't produce no more. You deplete everything.
Yep, because especially America is a consumerism country. Them just consume. You see me? So them want to take everybody else's resource so that them can continue to consume.
And sell them back.
Some shot.
Now America do. They take everybody's resources and they sell them back.
So all of the nations, them are basically get them inheritance back. But as to the house of Edom, you see me a vocabulary with a pray that you're not part of that boy Edom, I say.
But hey, according to Obadiah, Judah, got to absorb that.
Yep.
They're going to possess that.
Yeah, because them going to be wiped off the face of the earth. Wanna?
It says, as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet, thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people, the seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
That's right. Christ will say, man, destroy them that destroy the earth. You know, and the brother was bringing it out. You know that by destroying the earth, you destroy people. And by destroying people, they begin by the far destroy the earth.
That's right.
What that? Isaiah 24th chapter. Alright, go on.
Let's finish that one part first. Verse 21, it says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Yeah, because when them fill the earth with cities, the scripture tell you in the book of Maccabees, the first chapter. First Maccabees, the first chapter. You see me? Then evils were multiplied on the earth from one in cracker company scene and start rule. There was the only set of people where dictate say everybody for left them religion and do this wickedness. When they pray like that, what you call them? The Assyrian Empire. Even when Egypt was in power, when they pray the Medes and Persians, when they pray when the first Greeks, right, were in power before that cracker come on the scene, everybody used to have their own thing. You see me, and them left them basically them what they call it, tributes. That's about it. When he saw company scene, no more. Everybody do this. Don't worry yourself. Right? You will be removed from off the face of the earth for corrupt the minds of people. Right?
This is Isaiah 24, verse 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Yeah, the haughty people of the earth do it languish. And even pre the governments. Just today with them my plantation when I discuss. I minister them. But nothing good to say about them. Ooh, the only one was somewhat tried is the much majority of people don't even see what we do because it was painted a bad light on, and then you have the weapon one either, man. You see me? See how I come on the scene and corrupt everything, and then you have that black monkey, PJ Patterson, right? All who come was just corrupting mind. You see me, and depleted the country resources, sell out to the crackers, right, and push forward what them agendas. Look how people know, right? And in order to come in the world in a leadership, there must be some part of dark society, as Klaus Schwab said. They were able to penetrate a lot of these governments, and they have them minions in a lot of the countries, in the government.
Bro, it's basically house nigga and field nigga, yo. You get me? There is always going to be a master, you see me? Everywhere, every country you go, them have them rulers and them have them dictators. Same thing back then, yo. You get me? But this time, guess what? All them politicians and them big man, the way you say it, they're just house niggas, yo. Them want fit in, them want get in the industry or get in them foot in. What them have to do, them have to kiss the hand of the master, yo. Or what them guys, what as them say? Kiss the ring. That's it.
So because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant, therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
Yeah, so we are facing the consequences of going against the power. The Most High create every single thing we are look for. And until we say, yo, do not do this, else that going to happen. And if you want to live, keep the laws them. They shall. It's just like in order to be healthy, keep a balanced diet. Come on. Well, no, come on.
I know people don't want a balanced diet, yo.
Yeah, we take that back, come on again.
Because wisdom gone. So can white man profess what is healthy to people and people accept it, you know what I mean? So can white man say you're taking this job is basically gonna make you a healthier person, people accept it without even thinking about the consequences of what it's really doing to them, you know what I mean? So the standard of what people deem as health, like enough people today, they might take a drink of alcohol like ensure to say that I health, you know? That's how some people live, to keep themselves according to them, on a balance. We ain't about these are chemical food, yo, processed food. You know, so there's no way that that can be healthy for you. You know?
Yeah, just the other day, me hear a person speak in regards to the links. He said, man, I'm glorified. So I said, oh, Jamaica way behind. So I asked the question, do you think a digital society would be better? Yes, that's what they said. Not even understand the level. 15 minutes city, brother.
You know the thing about the convenience.
Convenience, right?
That's it.
Because technically it could be better for real. But the thing is, they are so short-sighted that they cannot see the ultimate agenda and the fact that you're putting so much power in some evil men's hands. Because the kingdom, the Most High is similar. The matter East are going to be like the Most High, and that's what he wants to do. But the thing is, he's not righteous.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And what Esau going to do, we're going to do it in the kingdom in a righteousness.
Right.
And we are going to monitor them and everything with them do. You see me? And control everything with them do. But it's going to be in a righteousness. Because when them follow the thing that we tell them to do, them are going to prosper. You see me? And I like what Esau, you follow Esau rules, you suffer. You follow our rules, you're going to prosper. You see me? Because the commandments lead to life. Matter of fact, them are going to see we, as it says in Deuteronomy 4, them are going to see we and see say you keeping the laws, make we be self-sufficient, make we be glorious, strong and all them things. I must say, you know what? We want to be like them, man.
Wise and understanding.
Wise and understanding people. We want to be like them. You see me? You're not going to be like Esau where you don't listen to them so they sanction them. They're going to want to listen to it. Even though the scripture say, you know, if them don't listen, then, you know, we're not going to send the rain. But the scripture also say, they're going to come to it. And say them want to learn. Because they're going to see it is profitable to follow the laws, statutes, and judgments of Yahweh.
This is Isaiah 60 verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Most High is risen upon thee.
Yeah, which I wish first is that light. You see me? I know we basically be further light bearers, right? Basically get that light from him. I know we are shining in this dark and crooked place, right? Right, Scripture say what? We're the light of the world. Because if we're the light of the world, simple means say, yo, everything with their own basically darkness. When you pray the mind of people and they really sit down and listen to Jake reason, they recognize them totally gone. Buffed down to the highest degree. Them, no, I literally let them say, no, you know, darkness.
Yeah. You know, so the energy we are pushed through the earth, you know, it's a contagious demonic energy, you know, where people kind of just attach themselves to, but they don't really understand, you know, what they must say.
Them have a spirit behind it.
A spirit behind it, yes, but then also they must say,
Nope.
people say dark and all them.
The majority of Jake just follow trends.
The trends, yeah.
Whatever the fuck is trending, them just follow it.
Sheep.
Stupid. One little youth, I forgot which state in America, is him dead because he follow some fucking trend on TikTok and overdose himself and dead.
Yeah, trend follow. Sheep, as I said, they're people need to be led. You know what I mean? Some people are just made to be followers. Yeah. And the thing is, they have poor examples as followers today because who are them, the people that they look to, you know, and the things that they envy and glorify, they must say, okay, they might not do be a wickedness and they might make it. You know what I mean? So why not, you know, why not go for the wickedness because I saw them see progress in a life for them. You know what I mean? But we will have more sense. The most I give that wisdom and say, you're looking for them idiot, you know. We can see that.
You're not driver market.
Guess what? You get the so-called thing that you desire, but guess what? 3 months later you're dead. Couple years after you're dead, and your family just start die out.
Are they behind bars?
Are they behind bars? It's not profitable, yo.
Like
You see me? That's right, you know? It's not profitable, yo. So that's how we said, that's the Bible refer to it as the joy of the hypocrite is not for a moment, yo. Right, which we don't talk about the so-called white man, but come out to everybody. The joy is not really level in the lasting. Because the man them we say run the earth right now, yo. No, I'm say run the earth. Let me put it that proper. The man them we say as the light of the earth right now in as your entertainers. Right? Them miserable. Overdosing, stressed out, depression. Brother, look on social influencer them, I never call themselves influencers. Are some sick, mad people, them, brother.
Streamers them, all of
They,
them.
they are mentally damaged. And them say it themselves, it's not like them a hide it. But you still, brother, I mean, some people what we call TikTok sensation are literally mad.
Yeah, whosoever follow them deserve them.
You know? I know the most followers on these platforms,
deserve
yo.
them followers, man.
You know?
And so Skipper say your broad is the way, man, and blind lead the blind. It couldn't go no other way, saying that the majority of the followers for such people, so them deserve them one another. Saying whosoever must come out from among that kind of madness or come out, and the mass of them are going to get put to death.
People are turn millionaire by doing fuck and
By doing
right.
fuck.
Them have to do it. As the scripture say, verse 2, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Right. Glory. In the time to come, people going to see that, hey, the Most High was with the elect, with us, the elect, hopefully elect you, because the Most High going to use us as examples, you know, to show that we kept the, you know, the faith and be faithful unto the end, and they're going to reward me. And those who sell out and go the other side, they're going to get their judgment. Your consolation is no. Your riches and your reward is no, which is nothing. You know what I mean?
That's why Scripture say, "Woe unto them that are rich now,
Right.
for them receive them consolation." That's why the Hush prizes they bring it out last time. You know, it's vain. Look on R. Kelly, look on Bill Cosby. You know him whole age. Lock him up for me believe a fucker. You see me? Something where the whole of the leads some of the times a million.
Right.
You know, the worst degree. Right, then just have some Jake show them on the front line and say, oh, punishment. And lock up the man them. I think already may have given them a plan to swap a couple more sentences against R. Kelly. After I'm done, sell out for them for the years.
So then use him.
And abuse him.
Use him and abuse him and just dash him to the curb.
Yep.
But that's what it is. The scripture say, what will it profit? One should gain the world and then lose the soul. That's what losing the soul is. Yeah, now him realize say him soul. Now him realize say how much him give over himself and how empty it was that him not gain nothing.
Hey, look on Cartel. Every day I walk out about free crockett, you know? Look on Cartel in a prison, brother. Look how much, you know, as a so-called,
Big to come out.
you know what I mean? Yeah. You know, look how much so-called people in Jamaica, so much sheep. Well, look to this illiterate person, because real and truly he's literate in the sense of not having wisdom, yo. He's not wise, because if you don't believe in the Most High, you're a fool. You know what I mean? If you don't have this knowledge that we are professing, then technically you're a fool, you're ignorant.
You
You
know?
know?
The fool say in his heart there's no God.
Right.
Because them don't regard the Most High. To them the Most High exists.
Yeah.
See, in the scripture says, we are all men by nature who not believe in the Most High.
That's right.
That's him. And many other men.
Sound follow for that quote, the reader's quote.
Yeah.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 9, verse 6. For though a man be never so perfect amongst the children of men, yet if thy wisdom be not with him, he shall be nothing regarded.
Right. Nothing at all, yo. Without the Most High wisdom, you're lost. Hey, and we can point out examples right back to the yo, the Paragon King. When that dude just come out today, you see pride in the brother. Everybody can tell that this dude is so proud, yo.
Yep.
I'm not telling the Most High, jam him still not come to the you know, yeah, but that's the thing. You see how he used to behave back then is a different person you see right now. The Most High lick him down. Humblish. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Humblish. Yeah, because most of the professors I talk about God. Every minute I talk about God. You know what I mean? But you still don't know the truth, the really. Yeah, but the Most High never humble people, yo. And people see this thing happen daily, but they don't just. The Bible tells us the Most High bring them to people every day, you know. But the God don't have no shame, yo. Yeah, you're not ashamed. The Most High being a correct people, and I said, look here, don't follow that path. Seek after life. But people are so blind by so-called luxury and hype and attention and fame You know what I mean? That they just ignore true wealth, which is wisdom, right?
Most like I make example out of more of them.
Yeah, it's coming. You know?
The whole world.
For the whole world. You entertainers, the daughters of music. They never be brought low and in shame. Then the most I make an example out of the people when you look up to as leaders. You just watch and see, man. He might show you a few of them. Then as the brother mentioned, but he might go broad brushy thing one at a time, man.
Right. You know? If you compare the elect, the men that you see on the highways compared to these men that you so-called have glory, you realize that those men are exalted in society, but we are looked down on as nothing. And guess what the most I said? If he that is exalted shall be abased. You might flip the thing out, so the ones that are low, when they don't dunghill, you might bring up to be kings. And the ones that are high can be brought low.
Yeah, because when you say that which is highly esteemed among man is abominable.
And it's clear, yo.
Because as far as say, yo, this is abominable. All them celebrities here, all them world leaders here, them are abominable.
I don't want to lie, Bible's not joking, yo. Evidence come out daily that these things are so, because things that are in the dark are coming to light.
The scripture say, the things that when I seen, like, I can't remember exactly what the quote was.
Oh, it's a shame people talk about the things where I mean, like,
yeah, you can get it. It's that if you know some of the things some of these people do behind closed door, your heart probably couldn't manage it.
Right.
Saying these people, especially, now may I speak among our people. Not many even mention the elite.
Right.
Saying I talk about our people.
But the lad there show Ezekiel, they must say, come and look and show them.
Yeah, man, the walls in Jeremiah.
I must say, I pray him, bring him through and I show him something. And I must say, come, let me show you even greater evil than this.
You don't see nothing yet.
You don't see nothing yet. Come peep through the hole and look where he's going with. You see me? And I see him thing with our people. If you ever peep through some of these walls, yo, your heart you probably faint, man. Child sacrifice, man.
Molestation and
Saying, cannibalism, no? You best believe that them people are eat all heart. Almost. Animal sex, man. Carnival, yo, that.
Yes.
Them black people place up so.
Yeah.
We keep them big
That was
side
simple thing.
And what them highlight? Faggots at Carnival. That's one of the things where them talk about big on social media now.
Yeah, because you scroll through like Instagram and you see the Gina post them.
Yeah.
Every man with them post is a faggot.
It's a faggot, man.
you know, book up in here too.
Yeah.
Let me see them and say,
I know a few people here in a social media world are burning it out. Foot on what you do name Tijan.
and then we get the fire.
2 people alone are burning it out, man.
Foot I get crazy but.
And them are, yeah, like them are burning out.
Hey, I put that forget about out because put that witchcraft shit too.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the thing.
Oh, ancestors.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yo,
Yeah,
that's why it's say, yo, if you don't have the wisdom, it's precept you read a while ago.
It shall be nothing regarded.
It shall be nothing regarded, so Futa, you're gonna lose. Because you think you're on the right side. Yeah, you burn out, the things that we have burn out, it's true according to the Bible. We have to get the priority straight. See, you have to take out the witchcraft and the ancestor.
Take out the level.
You have to take out the left note of the thing and deal with the thing the right way, man. See? You have to believe in the Most High. Talk about nature and all of that foolishness, man, about nature. There's a being, there's an almighty, a source of power. And his name, him have a name. And him have a son have a name. Him have a son. And you have to glorify his son. See?
Right, you know?
Hey, a long time ago, you have Futa have a same see UFO.
Yeah.
And the brother Marco do a video addressing him. And you know, I don't know if him see that video there, but it was directed to you. That yes, we know what they are not UFO, and you know the brother break it down and show what it is, man. So if Lord will, you know you're gonna wake up out of that bullshit, man, and talk about ancestors and witchcraft and all of them things, man. See?
Hey, and it just goes to show that, we're talking, the industry that is set above what people follow is just filthy, because majority of the female them are lesbian. Would I be from the one that are artists, are dancers, them are lesbian. You know what I mean? It's abominable. And the male them also, the for them I got next year, if you for them I go to straight men, them I go to girls in the rear end.
Yeah.
Abominable.
But hey, me and somebody said that is something that common among Jake now, like Benjamites I should say. Then it was once, you know, taboo in Jamaica, but and then in a taboo again once.
Only taboo.
In America, niggas used to be a thing, alright, it's a thing among niggas in America and people in America. See? Which is totally wrong anyway. But our people, them adapt the lifestyle of America. See? So through social media, that's keep tell about, man. They drink of the wine of the Babylonian Jews, of the wine of her fornication. That's how the wine of America fornication, which is Babylon the Great, that's how it spread.
Where the wicked seduces
Yeah,
them.
the wicked, yeah.
But enough more men are sodomite, yo, because when they look, the new trend where everybody I talk about is women doing men, like how a man do, yeah, like how a man do a woman.
Yeah, sick, yo. And them a come up cool now, I say, people them, yo.
And no, them a
Yeah,
tell you,
that's
them a tell
Saddam.
you, yeah, them a tell you people at the interview and them porn star tell us that a new trend where men are asked for.
Piggy Lincoln.
Yeah.
It's Ephesians 5 verse 11. And have no fellowship with unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret.
It's a shame to speak of those things when they are doing a secret. Hey, all the people them you see like, you know, them bossy and them high and mighty. See? Go on like them better, like them shit don't stink. Hey, for example, you have Muta Baruka, man. You have somebody who have burn out Muta Baruka right now. CM Tijan and Futa, cause Muta said, because Muta is this symbol of righteousness to niggas, you know.
Yeah.
Which
Barefoot.
You know what barefoot.
That loan share.
See? But guess what? Him gonna make a speech, say, yo, him not see nothing wrong with the coffee I do.
As long as they don't come near him.
No, him say them a make their money. Him say them a make their millions. Him not see nothing wrong with the Lila I do. Him not see nothing wrong with the coffee I do. See, as long as them a make them millions. You see them out there make them millions.
Remember they promote the joke, you know.
See, exactly. So these men, where people look up to as
Righteous.
a symbol of righteousness, most of them are not nobody, yo.
Yeah, sellouts.
Most of them are sellout, man. Most of them is not a symbol of any form of righteousness.
None at all.
None at all, man. And that's why we know that. So scripture says, yo, let the blind lead the blind. If the blind lead the blind, they might fall into both of them might fall into a ditch. See? A lot of niggas love to turn into cutting edge and to listen Muta Baruka to some form of guidance. Well, that's a blind leading the blind there, man. See? And the most I go show you how we might put these men to shame. See?
It says verse 13. But all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light, for whatsoever doeth not make manifest is light.
Yep.
Wherefore he said, awake thou.
Wait, boss, that is the reason why they hate the truth. Read that little part there again, please.
It says, verse 13, but all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light.
All things that are reproved are made manifest, are declared. You see it now. It is made manifest by the light. What is the light? The truth. And that's why they hate the truth. That's why the scripture tell him, and he that speak righteousness, make it himself a prayer. So roughly paraphrasing. Then
He that departed from evil.
He that departed from evil, make it himself a prayer. The moment you start speak truth, man, you know what you're doing? You're shedding light upon the darkness, and niggas don't like the light because guess what the scripture tells us their deeds are evil.
Me just like I say, me just like I tell you, but it don't make sense. Go on, bro.
This is John 3 and verse 19. And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
Their deeds were evil. Nobody them don't want to get corrected. They don't want to get reproved.
They don't want to face that shame.
Them don't want them, yeah, because they want shame. And shame is made a thing now where nobody with the shame thing.
No shame.
No shaming.
Hate
Hate speech. And the first thing, for a good while now, them come in with that thing when they call slut shaming. So them don't want no woman get shamed for being a slut. See? Them don't want a woman get shamed for get called a whore.
Overweight.
Then,
Fat shaming.
which a war is a war, man.
Yes, the word is
Then,
the word there.
them don't want you shame the body for calling them what a faggot. But they have to be called and reproved so that so what the demon can be exposed. See? But these people don't want to let go of the flesh. So them keep them deeds and want to live in them deeds, man.
I watch a what day I watch a thing where a student overseas she in her class and the teacher asked them about the thing will take place over Africa there where the Africa leader make the law against them because of LGBT boy there. You see me? And they ask the girl her opinion. And she tell her, say, I feel the people them country them can make them own laws. You see me? And she goes further and say, it's a sin. And them want put her in some type of reform thing for that.
Because
and her mother, yeah, and her mother tell her, say, it's a Christian school, this is in the Bible.
So they're not bad, man.
You see me?
Maybe there's something like that down.
You see me? So my lady said, the daughter now going on them reform thing.
No.
Send her home.
Yeah.
She not going. You see me? I want to ask her opinion. She never get up and even say it. I want to ask her and she just telling you from fear or belief, yo.
Oh,
It's a hypocrite. It's a hypocrite.
That
because
The first thing
freedom
they
of
say,
speech.
people in the
Your
class
opinion.
might feel away. People in the class
It's your
might
opinion.
feel away.
They feel away about fucking fact. How about that? You see me? They won't offend me. Be disgusted by them. Can I get some rice, please?
Now some those people, man.
It's one of the new trend over there, especially with them facts, the whole alphabet people. Them want straight men love them and accept them. You see me? And exactly, and one of the things about them do when people that tell them say, yo, it's a form of rape because a man never consent to them things is when them deceive a man. You see me? And in the latter part, them tell them or the man find out the hard way. You get me? And it cause problem. And these are things where we have to deal with as straight men or even us righteous men.
I don't know, grown for the kingdom come, yo.
They're not grown for the
We're
kingdom
not
come.
grown for the kingdom come.
The thing is that no people.
out there and see something one don't even know what it is, yo.
A lot of people think say, yo, alright, keep your mouth shut and keep your eyes closed. You're good. No, they don't want that. They don't want that alone for you, you know. They're going to get in a situation and ask a question to hear your views. And if you have a voice of view contrary to what they want you to believe in, then they're going to say, oh, you're not right, something wrong with your brain.
Yeah, or they want to
You
get
know?
fancy with you.
But people just not, you cannot allow mad people to just guide the world, brother. You're going to get madness.
Mr. Some, you have a thing where I go around now with the woman them have a problem with the transgender them. You see me? Because them can't define woman anymore.
Yeah.
You see me? So them a ball you know. You see me? But them are some of the biggest supporters of them people, yo. You see me? And now them a ball. Say yo, them a real woman.
Oh,
you
yeah,
see me?
and the Batman, them are going to them bathroom, them with the little girls.
You see me?
That's how it is. Let's go back to Ephesians 5, verse 14. Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahushua shall give thee light. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Let's read this. So wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of Yahushua Shemel is.
Not be drunk with wine.
Verse 18. And be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit.
And them things that we are talking about, them in excess, yo. If I tell you, say, yo, when you talk to them youth, it's homophobic. But no, not right.
So with that, giving our praise to Paul, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakodash, the abundance and to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the full leg.
Shalom, yeah.